friends, welcome back to my channel. It's so good to be back and to see you guys. Just wanted to give you a quick update before we jump into today's video. So I will be trying to do 5 videos a week. So pretty much 5 weekly videos during the weekday. Who would have thought that trying to do too much all at once would just be almost impossible. So yeah, so that's why I've been a little bit MIA. It's a little bit hard to juggle everything, but I love making these videos for you. So I will definitely continue to show up for you guys, and thank you for showing up for me. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet and you like the content that you're seeing, please make sure to subscribe down below. Hit the bell notification so you know when I upload, and hit the like button if you like these videos. So today I wanted to talk about how to simplify your life. You know, we've been talking about recently about how to boss up, how to live your dream life, and you know, all these exciting things that we want to achieve and we want to do and focus on for this year. But in order to do that, we need to work smarter, not harder. And I really started thinking about this in the last quarter of 2021. I just realized like there were so many things that I wanted to do, you know, from getting back to YouTube to, you know, my career and just my personal life. There was just so many things I wanted to do, and I just felt like I didn't have any time. I felt like there had to be a way to like hack the system. There had to be a way to free up more time, because time, as we know, is the most precious commodity. It is the one thing that we can never get back. So how can we use our time wisely, but also make the most of it, right? To enjoy it. So I wanted to share with you guys 5 tips that I have for you guys to automate your life, to kind of put your life in drive. If you're imagining your life is like a Tesla and you just hit the drive button and you know, but you put the destination. So I want to share these tips with you. Let me know what you guys think. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. So my first tip that I want to share with you guys, which I've touched on in my last video about setting goals for 2022, is to set up a digital planner or to-do list and calendar. And I personally like using an app called anydo.com, and I'll share the resources down below again for you guys. But basically, it's just an easy way to, you know, create your tasks for the day, for the week, any goals that you might have for the month or quarter, and be able to digitize them so that you can keep track of them. You can easily update them, change them, and also if you are that day, it will just remind you all, and the day of, you know, when you assign a deadline for that goal, you will get a notification, oh, complete this task. So it's just a beautiful way to just simplify your life. I used to be such a pen and paper person, but once I've switched to this digital to-do list, it's just been such a game changer. Now easily making modifications, you know, to my to-do list, I can do instead of like, you know, crossing out, rewriting, and it's just like so much easier. Also, with this digital planner, you can kind of have a bird's eye view of all of your tasks in different categories that you may put them in, whether it's like, you know, your work stuff, your, you know, your home stuff that you have to do, or, you know, maybe some hobbies that you have going on, whatever it is, like financial tasks or goals that you have going on. You can kind of see everything that you have all at once, and you can toggle back between the different categories. So, you know, you can choose which task, maybe you have like 5 minutes and you can see which task you can complete quickly within 5 minutes, or if there is something that you can do simultaneously, like maybe listen to an audiobook. I like to like, you know, I have like a reading list going in there as well. So I get to like, oh, okay, I can listen to this audiobook while I'm organizing the closets, you know? So it's just a good way to keep track of things. So they have a free version of the app, and I use the free version because for me, it has all the features that I need. If you want to get a little bit fancy and you want to decorate like the template of your to-do list, and you want to be able to set up recurring reminders, or let's see, if you want to get like location notifications, so if you're maybe walking to the store, you want to be reminded like, hey, remember to pick up milk like you wanted to, or something like that, then you can do that with a paid version of the app, going premium. But at any of their price ranges, it's literally less than $6. So you really can't go wrong. My second tip is to automate your bills. Now, I know that many of us probably know this already, but it's just like once it's a little bit tedious at first when you have to go into maybe every like credit card, company that you have, or recurring bill that you have, and to set it up. But once you set it up, it's just like out of sight, out of mind. And it's such a beautiful thing that you don't have to worry about, oh gosh, I need to pay this on time or not, because it's just going to automatically be taken out of your bank account. And this is a great way because, as again, we're talking about bossing up. So you want to make sure to have that great credit score, and you want to make sure, to pay your bills on time. That's one less headache to worry about. So this is one way definitely that is just like a no-brainer. It's just good financial hygiene, and it will save you a lot of time and energy just even thinking about paying your bills. And the cost of that is free $99. So my next tip is a tip that I'm so excited about, that I recently discovered, and it is to get your groceries delivered. Now, I love grocery shopping. Like, I hate shopping for clothes, or I hate going to IKEA to shop for furniture. Like, I just order everything online because I just really don't like to be waiting in lines and sifting through things or anything like that. So I think of also like, opportunity costs. Like, I'm saving time and even money, because sometimes to just travel to the store, you need to pay for transportation to get there. And many times if you buy things online, you just get shipping for free. So I like to order things online, but groceries was the one thing that I actually liked shopping for in person, because I just love like picking and choosing what kinds of fruits and vegetables I want. And, I like that little stroll. But when you're trying to boss up, you get busy. So I've just kind of accepted the fact that, because I didn't have time to buy groceries, instead, what I was doing is ordering a lot, like ordering Uber Eats and everything, which was racking up. If you're an Amazon Prime member, then you can actually get a free pickup service. So they'll pack up your groceries, and you can go ahead and pick them up for free. And it's usually same day, within like a 2-hour window. You can schedule it. It's very streamlined. You get text messages letting you know when your pickup is ready, and you can go pick it up. And that's completely free. And then they also have deliveries, and I used to do that, and I think that now it used to be free, and now they're starting to charge. I'm not sure if it's in every state that they're starting to charge if you're in the US, in the USA. But even if they charge, the most that they charge is like $9.99, so like $10 to deliver your groceries. And yes, you can think about, well, I can go to the store myself and it'll be free. But then you got to think about the fact that you have to go to the store. You need to actually pick out all the items that you want to buy. You have to wait in line to pay for it. And then you got to travel back with the groceries. So as you can see, in terms of time and money, that can add up very quickly. Whereas, you can put in your order same day or the day before if you like, and know that someone's going to come and drop off those groceries for you, or you can just go pick it up for free and it's already been packed for you. So I highly recommend this if like you're someone who, you know, doesn't even have time to buy groceries, or you want to be able to, you know, free up some space, some time in your life. Like I use that time instead to, you know, work on something else. Like I can finish an assignment uninterrupted, or I can go to the gym, or I can run an errand while I know that someone is packing my groceries. It's such an amazing service. And if you don't have like Whole Foods, or or if Amazon has, I know Amazon has partnered with like Whole Foods and Amazon Fresh or something like that to provide this service in the States, but I'm not sure how it works overseas, like internationally. So maybe there's a local grocery store that Amazon has partnered with, I'm not sure. But if not, if you don't want to go the Amazon route, like supporting like big business, I'm sure that many supermarkets will offer a delivery service. I remember growing up, my mom and like some of my family members would do that sometimes, and I always thought that was like kind of interesting, like, but it was not such a common thing that we did. But those services do exist, so I definitely recommend that you tap into them if you just want to like skim off a couple hours of your time each week. Now, my fourth tip is to hire a cleaning person or someone to clean your home. Now, I also love cleaning my home. I think it's like very therapeutic, and it just helps me feel like grounded and everything. But again, I didn't have a lot of time, and I just felt like cleaning my apartment, every couple of weeks, even just like I keep it pretty clean, and even so, and I live in a studio, and even so, it would take me like 4 hours at least to mop, to sweep, to dust, to do my laundry. And it's like 4 hours that you could be doing something else. So I always thought that I would not be that person that, I can't even clean my apartment. But I tell you, it is such a game changer. It just frees up my time so much. And I'm a clean person, I like to think, but somehow when someone who like knows what they're doing in your space comes to clean, like they get in there and like get your house like sparkling. And you're also giving someone an opportunity to, earn money and to provide for their families. So I think it's kind of a win-win situation. And if you don't have the means, you don't have to worry about hiring someone for every week or every 2 weeks. Like I keep my apartment fairly tidy, but I just have someone come in like once a month to clean my apartment and to help me with my laundry, and that makes a huge difference. Like literally, as she's here cleaning, I'm able to go somewhere else and just get work done, like a solid 4 hours of getting work done, or even just hanging out with friends or running an errand again. So it's so helpful. And I'm just so grateful for that. So these things, don't have to like break the bank. You can do things that are within your price range. You can do things that are manageable to your budget, to your lifestyle, and to your needs. Now, my fifth and final tip is this one's going to sound a little bit bougie, but it is to hire a personal assistant. Now, I know that sounds crazy maybe to some of you, because you're like, what do I need a personal assistant for? I'm not like a business owner, or I'm just like a regular person. But this concept of hiring a personal assistant actually came to me a few years ago when I read the book The 4 Hour Work Week by Tim Ferriss, and I will add the link down below in the description box. But basically he talked about like how you could free up your time, and he said that like you could hire a personal assistant to do like some things that, you know, some small tasks that you maybe didn't have a chance to get around to doing, that you're not able to do. And for a long time I thought about, oh, maybe I could hire someone, but I just felt like it was out of my league. Like I kind of felt like who am I trying to be? And also like I don't even have the money to pay someone. So I these two things held me back for a while. And then I just kind of had a mental shift. And this is kind of what we're talking about today. It's that if you want to become a boss of your life, whether literally or figuratively, you just want to take ownership for your life, you want to make big things happen, or you want to start your own business, then you need to become it. And by literally hiring someone, you are becoming a boss. And so in a very microcosmic, if that's a word, in a microcosmic state, you know, like it's a very small step, but it makes a huge difference. And for me, it's a step that I wanted to take because I knew that my career job was so, and is usually so time consuming, that I usually have time for nothing else but work, like morning to night. But then I knew that, okay, I wanted to continue to work and get paid, but I also wanted to, you know, start back on this YouTube channel. I wanted to start my own business. I wanted to maybe look at other career opportunities, and I wanted to still somehow have a life despite all of these things. And just the thought of, you know, doing all the work that I needed to do for my job, and at the same time then finding time to research, you know, business ideas, or research things that I wanted to do on the side, or even just spend time with friends, or even make time to go to the gym. All of that was so overwhelming that what I ended up doing was, guess what? Nothing. I did absolutely nothing but work. Take care of the urgent, immediate things that needed to be taken care of that were not for me. Basically, things that, and I let my own goals and you know, things that I wanted to accomplish fall by the wayside. So that's why right before the new year, I decided I was going to hire a personal assistant. And I can say that I am so grateful for my personal assistant. I don't know if she's watching, but you know, it's just such a peace of mind when I'm like, gives me such peace of mind when I'm so busy with my career job. And you know, I want to move the needle though on like writing a cookbook, let's say, or anything else that I want to work on the side. I know that even if it's literally just one task that I'm asking my personal assistant to do for me that week, at least I'm one task closer to my goals. And that just gives me like a sense of relief, knowing that I'm still chipping away at my goals very slowly but surely. You know, again, do it within your means. Like, I knew that I couldn't afford to pay someone, you know, to work for me full time or even many hours during the week. But I decided, you know, I'm just going to hire someone for literally a few hours, like 2 to 3 hours a week, and just give them maybe 1 or 2 tasks to do. And that's it, and see how it goes. Obviously, as I hope to grow, I also hope to lift, you know, others who work for me now or in the future. But it's okay to start small. And in terms of where to find someone, if you were interested in hiring someone, I mean, I am very old school, so I just went on Craigslist. Yes, believe it or not, Craigslist is still a viable option to find services and legitimate services and to, you know, sell and trade things. So I found an amazing personal assistant within a weekend, within like 24, 48 hours of posting my ad. And I think I paid maybe less than $40 or maybe $25 to $40 for the ad, and I found someone immediately. And yeah, so again, a lot of these tips are like super easy to do. It would take just a couple minutes up to an hour max to like set up initially, and most of them are under $100 that you can invest in for yourself, and over $100, under $100 in terms of a week or sometimes even a month, depending on how you can fit it in your budget and your needs. But yeah, I hope that you guys have been inspired. As you can see, it is super easy to take those small steps to boss up, and as you're taking those small steps, they compound with time. So I don't want you to think that I just don't want you to feel like you have no power in your life and that you can't take control, because every step counts, and making more time for the things that are important for you, that will help you take you to your ultimate goal, is something that you should prioritize. So I hope this video was helpful to you. Let me know what you guys think of these 5 tips down below. Let me know if there's one of them that you would like to try doing this year, or if you have other tips that you would like to share to help simplify and automate your life. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. Bye.